morning, this is Todd Mitchell. We're looking at the S&P 500 market. Opened up in all-time new territory. Again, this market is just smoking. You can see the market closed here yesterday, opened up in here. Trying to back and fill just a little bit here. We had midterm elections yesterday, and markets typically up the day after midterm elections. So I'm putting on a little position right in here. If we dip a little bit more, I'm going to buy a little bit more, looking for the market to come back up and at least try to retest the high of the day or get close to that high of the day, okay? So while we're looking at that, let's take a look at some Forex currency pairs as I am watching and day trading the S&Ps right now. Here, let me just switch over. And now what I want to show you is the Euro US dollar. I've got a split screen here, and you can see the top is a 15-minute chart, okay, and the bottom one is a 240-minute chart. And what we had last night was beautiful confluence where both the time frames matched nicely with one another. So you really want to be trading in the direction of the bigger trend. So when comparing these two time frames, the 15 and the 240, you really want to be trading in the direction of the 240 minute, okay, which is a 4-hour chart. So right in here, the trend changed down. Okay, we're trading below the gray and the blue action zone. We changed from green to red down in here, and then the market pulled up off this low right into this level here, and that level was about 3 o'clock last night, where right in here on a 15-minute chart, we officially turned down on a 15-minute chart right in there. So as the market broke down through this little trading range on a 240-minute, again, that big bar that took out those lows, right? These white bars, these 3 little white bars here that consolidated, created that inside and then outside, and broke down through on that bar. When that occurred, look at the 15-minute chart. That occurred precisely at when the bars changed from green to red on that 15-minute chart. So that was a really nice trade to the downside. So that worked out really nice. So again, on multiple time frame analysis, and again, trading the Forex market, there are certain times where the market's more predictable and you get more movement. And if you're going to be looking at the smaller intraday time frames, especially a 15-minute chart combined with that 240, again, this occurred at roughly 3 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so pretty much in the middle of the night. Again, this breakdown on a 240 occurred right in here off of a 15 as it turned down. So again, a 15 and the 240 corresponded beautifully with one another. Okay, let's take a look at a couple others here. All right, now we're looking at the US dollar, Canadian dollar. Very similar thing occurred. Okay, the top chart is a 15-minute chart, the bottom chart is a 240. Again, you want to be trading in the direction of the 240 when you use a smaller time frame, okay, than the 240. So right in here, as you can see, the 240 was up. So coming into the day, roughly 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, right, this was starting to move higher, started to take out these highs, right, corresponding with that 240, right? And then the market pulled down into this support area, okay, which corresponded with this consolidation zone before breaking higher. Okay, actually this consolidation area right in here off that 240 corresponded with this area right in here. So when we broke up through these highs right in here, that's this movement right in here, okay? So again, looking at a 15-minute chart, if you had missed that trade and you saw this pullback into the support zone in here, you would have been buying it off that 15-minute chart, and we are moving higher still. Make sense? One more chart here. Now let's talk about the British pound US dollar real quick. As you can see, again, on a 240-minute chart, this lower chart down in here, the trend had been down right in here, okay? Market rallied up from this high, consolidated in here, created this bearish pattern right here. The bearish engulfing pattern here occurred at 1 o'clock, okay? 1 o'clock over here is right here, but as you can see, we're starting to break lower. So right in here, we officially changed from up to down off of a 15-minute chart. So that confirms, so it's right at this point, it confirms that the trend is down. And it's in alignment with that 240-minute chart. Okay, so as you can see, at about 3 o'clock, the market starts to penetrate down through that engulfing patterns low, right in here, right? And look at what happens here. So right in here, on that 15-minute chart, it breaks down through that engulfing pattern here and breaks down through. So officially, you would be short this market right in here where my arrow is. And then the market, of course, moves down beautifully to that low, which corresponds with this 240-minute low here. And of course, since we've bounced up a little bit, and that again, that corresponds with this movement up in here. See how that works in conjunction when you're doing multiple time frame analysis on that currency, the Forex currencies. Again, you can either trade the Forex currency pairs or you can trade the futures contracts. All right, let's quickly flip back to the E-mini S&P 500. So you'll quickly see that I took a little loss. I closed out $787 in losses right in here. Kind of got chopped a little bit here, but then I knew the market was going higher, and so I bought it here, as you can see, long 15. Okay, and we are open. Open profit is 1,500, cumulative 712. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to close this position down. Let's just do that, right? Place market, sell 15. There we go.
Order filled.
All right. So you know what? I was down 787.50, and then again, being emotional isn't going to help you as a trader, right? So again, you cannot shy away from taking a trade when it sets up, even after a loss. So again, I was down $787. Market, I felt, bottomed here. And again, there's a rhyme and a reason for every single thing I do. And so I bought it again here, okay, and wrote it up. So again, I was down 787.50, but so far I'm up 150. Okay, so I just wanted you to see that. But even more importantly is what I showed you here on the Forex currencies and how it makes sense to use that multiple time frame analysis if you've got that time, if you've got the time at night. So again, if you're going to do the multiple time frame analysis to take some rather short-term trades, I would recommend using a 15-minute chart and the almighty 240-minute chart. Okay, for bigger, for swing trading, I would go with the daily chart and then the 240. Okay, hope that's been helpful. Have a profitable day, and be sure to watch the videos that I've been putting together for you. Okay, bye for now.